左下角嘿是 DLC， 主要还是 DLC， 有2个 DLC。好，默默 ，Hello 你好，威尔森 ，Hello 你好，吴家斯汀 ，Hello 你好 ，Hello。OK， 好，开始吧。我们接上次进度，我们好像是要去城堡还是去教堂，忘记了。好，总之是继续。城堡，好的，Hello 你好，调查城堡。好，上次是找不到城堡。找到城堡怎么找嘛？好像上次没有找到。就再绕一绕吧，还有几个地方没有去，以后再去看看吧。然后193 ，Hello 你好，大家好。好，这边是到教堂。我记得上次最后一次的那个什么整个地图的巡视，好像还有2个地方没有巡过。这2个地方我们就巡看吧。好像有一边是到这边是那个侦探的家，不过上次到这边之后也被挡住了，没办法。
Is that a voice? I think it's coming from within the well.
上次没有调查过吗？上次我们是调查这个门，然后游戏就好像会主角会被攻击，然后死掉。上次我们没有调查井吗？井里面有人。
The hatch is closed. I can't see inside. Are you all right? Did you fall inside? How do I open this hatch? Whoever is down there can't hear me. I should try to find a way to open this hatch.
我应该想办法打开这个通口。要吃。
If I didn't come here, thoughts like this would never cross me.
死亡之哨。
I struggle to find a. If I didn't come here.
所以现在还做不到吗？然后注射器。
I have no faith in the.
这边倒是没有后续的步骤。如果说我来这边再调查一下这个门的话，
I can't see a thing. The glass is too dirty. Mostov! I think there's someone inside the well. Mostov!
这边对话也不一样。
It's me, Benedict. It's so dark in here, and it smells so bad. All the windows are darkened. What is this? Oh my God. Limbs, bowels, organs. This is the house of a madman, full of human parts, some in the form of furniture. My God.
人体部位做成了家具，然后呢？
Wait, the voice from the well is louder here. There must be a secret passage or something.
怎么不让我们看一下里面？
A lever. I think it opened the hatch to the well.
OK， 所以我们太早来的时候就会被攻击，然后我们现在才来的话就没事。不知道是支线还是主线，所以我们现在可以下去了。
Another Saborin catacomb.
好，好，这也是一个隐藏地点。后面男人， 还好啦，不是近距离，不是近距离就还好。好，这边成就跳出来是隐藏地点，所以应该是支线，应该只是支线而已。
His eyes are so red and swollen. They look like they're going to burst at any moment.
卡塔，受害者。哎，还活着。
It's all right if you can't talk. Don't force yourself.
好意思吧 ，Hello， 你好。
Dr. Kaber?
卡贝尔医生，应该就死定了吧
？We had him. He was so close. I hope Henry finds him and does justice for humanity.
Kill. I beg. Kill me.
I can't. I would be murdering an innocent. What is your name?
I beg God.
这样还能讲话？他应该是
Kill me.
背后被勾着吧？应该不是直接勾在脖子上。
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Name. Kata begs.
My faith will not allow me to put her out of her misery, but it pains me to hear her suffer. What should I do, God?
我应该怎么办？我应该对卡塔实施安乐死吗？啊，注射器，注射器可以用在这边。
Am I really going to do it? It is not my place to end one's life. Only God is allowed to do that.
偷开，诶，是 Fate 诶，Fate 怎么出现在那边？然后让卡塔摆脱痛苦吧。
Forgive me.
好 ，Fate，Hello，Fate，Hello。
God bless you.
It is done. May she rest in peace.
好，愿他安息。这个有成就，所以姑且不管上帝怎么样，反正为了成就，我们还是得把他杀掉，还是得把他杀掉。
There are more people further down in the dark. They seem to already be dead, hanging from hooks like meat.
这边是祭坛。
It's a Saboran altar, like the one below Lucia's house. They must use it to perform rituals and sacrifices for their dark lords.
为他们的黑暗领主。然后这边也是面具。
More faces turned into masks, ripped off of these victims. Horrible.
啊，把脸摘下来做成面具。好，所以这边没有剧情，这边就是一个隐藏地点。所以我们现在进来，这边是看不到其他东西的。
I'm not going back inside.
不想回到里面。然后这边是那个侦探的家。调查城堡，好，我还是要找到城堡在哪里才行。刷牙摸个游戏，好，慢走，拜拜。好，还有一个地方这边。好，这边上次来这边看起来像城堡的地方，可是上次就没有进来过，不知道怎么进来。上次拿到的钥匙也不能用在这边。
The door was ajar.
哦，这个时候就可以开了。
I hope the mask will work. If not, God help me.
啊，所以我们顺利进来城堡了。
Victoria was seen pushing the yellow masked man from the roof. I guess I should try to get to the roof then.
啊，我戴着我们找到的面具，这是瘟疫医生的面具。好，先存档吧。铁处女，这边是好，只有一个地方可以调查的。
Chairs, racks, cages with spikes. The Inquisition knew how to punish the unfaithful ones.
宗教惩罚
If these
所。
devices were still in use nowadays, I truly believe the world would be a better place to live in.
如果这些设备还在使用的话，这个世界将会变得更好。这牧师感，但是牧师就是他们的教会的虔诚的信徒嘛。
Kral Ban.
他可能没有怀疑过那个女巫审判之类的正当性吧。哦，没有，所以我先去哪里呢？直走好了。好像凯吉，好看一下，有吗？哎，有，好。可以说是有一点像啊。这边门铭文肖像。好，肖像只能调查名字。雅各，尼克拉斯凯奇，对，刚刚指的应该是尼克拉斯凯奇。哦呦
Marisa Ganatse.
这是干嘛？这是在什么情况下画下来的？肖像。
Lucie Fongeau.
Lucie Fongeau。 铭文还有脸。
Fiat voluntas Dei. May God's will be done. It's the inscription that was often used at the entrance of the torture.
刑讯室入口常使用的铭文，脸。
It's the expression of a man who knows he's about to experience true
好，
horror.
所以这边是拷问房。这边呢？这边不知道，先来这边好了。可以开。
The courtroom of the Inquisition. So grandiose.
宗教裁判所的法庭。
Still intact after all these centuries.
好，所以是在这边审判，审完了之后就拖到隔壁去。王座。
The seat of the man whose words sealed countless fates to make the faith stronger and the world a better place.
教宗的王座吗？肖像。
Pope Kislin. A secret pope? Or much more likely a naming mistake. I'm sure there wasn't one named Kislin.
秘密的教皇。
Ulrich de Inani. He must have been an important person among the ranks of the Inquisition.
所以这是一个秘密的审判所吗？找到乌里克的肖像。成就跳出来了，成就的说明还说要我们好好记住这个人。
Ulrich de Inani.
装裱的
I
文件。
recognize it. It is Summis Desiderantes Affectivus, the papal bull issued by the 15th century Pope Innocent VIII. Written in response to the request of Heinrich Kramer, a Dominican inquisitor, its goal was to combat heresy and uproot witchcraft. Progress was made, a battle or two achieved, but we never won that war. It never ended.
就是消除异端的战争，
It's the coat of arms of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Sion in the canton of Valais. Valais, where it all started in 1428.
好，这边还有东西吗？没有。好，那我们去隔壁的拷问房。
I hear voices.
听到有人说话。
I see nothing behind the door. It's completely dark. Excuse me? Can you hear me? Nothing. It's like they don't even hear me. I already tried. It's locked.
上锁了。那钥匙
It's not going to work.
不行。哈，那我们就暂时先不进去了，先往楼上走。左右好像不一样。好，又是一堆肖像。门外面。
Kraljica Bojana, such a beautiful queen, like from a fairy tale book.
公主，桌上什么金色圣杯？
I would never take it, even if it was the Holy Grail. Well, maybe in that case it would just cross my mind, but I wouldn't. Benjamin Sokal.
班杰明·索卡尔。
Patrick Meyer.
这边还有一个，哇，这个点不到。哦，这边，在这边。
Lake Kubilius.
外面，没有，这是规定。
What a view. The chasm is so small from the... Again, the damn crows! It's a long way to the bottom from up here. If my orientation isn't messed up, the roof should be exactly above my head.
屋顶正好在我的
Such a
头顶。
long fall. No wonder they can't identify the man. Who are you?
就好像是这个戴面具，好像是要来这个城堡的规定的样子。
I would have never found this part of the mountain on my own. Now, where's the entrance into the mine?
OK， 好，这边是尼古拉，少了一只眼睛。尼古拉的头像的右眼还真的是就空掉了。好，所以尼古拉上山了，听从那个先知的话上山。
Lukin Rov. This is it. I think I'm at the end of the mine. I should move carefully.
所以我们现在带着这本书，还有黄色面具，来这边。据说我们的老婆跟
Victoria, my baby.
有吗？有。婴儿，
My baby. No.
还连着啊！
It can't be true. No, you are not. You're not dead. No. No.
还连着，讨厌。
My love.
I can't.
现在是谁在讲话？
Where's Nairman? Where's the monster who did this? I can't even look at you. It's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for everything.
因为刚才听起来不像是女生的声音。妈妈的幻象出现了。看不出来，老婆看不出来。哦，94 ，Hello， 94 ，Hello， 你好。
That must be Nerman.
Mostov?
Father? I didn't recognize you with the mask.
哦，侦探跑来这边
What
了
are。you doing here?
有人告诉我现在可以进去了，看看文物和这座华丽的堡垒。
I was told I could get inside now, see the artifacts in this gorgeous fortress.
For God's sake, who told you that?
Does it matter? The door was ajar, so I figured the man told me the truth.
I'm sure I locked the door. Anyway, you're not allowed to be here. Yes.
拔了眼睛就不会被迷惑了。可是那个是那个先知说的啊。
It's not safe for you.
那个先知到底说的对不对，也是另外一回事了。
To Pepel. The Inquisition tortured and murdered the Sabotans within these walls. Their bodies became lifeless, sure, but their spirits remain unscathed. They are still here. I can feel them.
If it's safe for you, it's safe for me too.
It is safe for no one. Risking everything for some old objects? That's insane.
我可以问你同样的问题，你怎么在这里啊，侦探？
Why are you here, detective?
The investigation led me to this room.
Go on.
Well, this is where the man with the yellow mask lived.
What? Are you sure? The one who was pushed from the roof by my sister?
Yes. He was the
城
custodian
堡的
of
管
this
理员
castle.
What was his name?
Bogdan. One of the Lang brothers. The older one. Junkies, shady individuals always in trouble with the law and on the brink of death.
The Long brothers.
所以他的尸体并没有过多的毁容。
So his body wasn't too disfigured after all.
What do you mean?
You said you couldn't figure out who he was because of the serious disfiguration.
The police still don't know who he is, and will probably never learn. But I know who he is. I knew it from the beginning, but could say nothing.
What?
I was told to lie. It was a direct order from the warden. I couldn't say no to him. He would have killed me.
What else did you lie about? Answer me.
Your sister, she didn't push the man from the roof. Bogdan jumped on his own before Hatur could get to him. He was yelling about a book and how the warden will never get it. I'm so sorry, but I had no choice. I had to lie. You have to believe me, Father. Please.
所以被杀的那个人也是为了保护那本书被杀掉的，然后并不是他妹妹杀的，所以他妹妹也是为了保护那本书吗？
Sister wasn't even on that roof?
She was. I saw her going into the room. She must have escaped from the roof before Hatur climbed up the ladder.
And you're telling me all this only now? You crossed me. Again. You lied to me the whole time. There will be no redemption for your sins. Ever.
I didn't just lie to you. I lied to Chief Norton as well. To everyone. Please. I just couldn't. They're among us. They're everywhere. Hatur, Kaber.
所以这个侦探也是被监狱长威胁了吧？
Among the ranks, you say? What about you then?
What about me? I have nothing to do.
Stop it. I visited that house of yours. You wanted to get me on those hooks like the rest of the victims there.
You found his catacomb? That is Kaber's house, not mine.
The note you left in the pathologist's basement explicitly said that was your house.
I don't know. That wasn't my intention. Never. I have nothing to do with Kaber and the rest of the cult. You have to believe me.
You are just a sinner with a manipulative disorder. Coward.
I told you the truth now, but I still don't understand what Hatur wanted from your sister and Bogdan. He demanded to be handed a book.
重点还是那本书。
Sevra? Something like that. And he wanted to know where Nermin is. Bogdan said he'll never have any of those, and then jumped to his death wearing the yellow mask. I don't understand. Why did he want Nermin if Nermin is imprisoned in the asylum?
See? You are trying to deceive me. Again and again. All over again.
What?
你自己曾说你在处理内民逃离收容所的案件。
You said it yourself that you worked on the case of Nermin's escape from the asylum. So how could it be that Nermin is still there?
I'm...
这个世界的侦探是很无力的，没办法。
Nermin was in the cottage not so long ago.
What?
He killed Lucia and almost got Nikolai.
你想让你的灵魂背负多少罪孽？别再撒谎了。
How many sins do you want burdening your soul? Stop with the lies.
I don't know who to trust anymore. I can't remember who attacked me, and my memory's as solid as the fog. But I'm trying to do the right thing, to be forgiven for all the pain and trouble I gave. I want to prove it to you.
You want to prove it?
The reason why I came here is I heard my colleagues at the station talking. They're Saborans, people with whom I work with. People assigned to protect us from evil have turned evil themselves. I have a feeling they're everywhere. But you, I can trust you. That book, the Sekra, it is clearly very important to the tribe, the cult, whatever they are. So I thought I should come here and search
寻
for
找
it,
这本书。
thinking that I may find it inside Bogdan's room.
你找到它了吗？你能让我进去看看吗？其实书就在我们手上。哎，不对，哦，书在尼可拉那边。
Did you find it?
No, not a trace of it.
能让我进去看看吗？
Let me in the room to take a look around.
I can't do that.
Why?
I'm sorry. I really care about your well-being. I can't risk having you here for too long. Those two Saborans at the station, I heard them talking about a new head of the tribe that is about to be
一个新的
coronated.
部落首领。
They are sacrificing 2 people right now as we speak, or later tonight. I don't know. Maybe it's already done.
然后那个仪式要选出一个新的部落首领。
Why should I care? This is your town and you should do something about it. Even God has given up hope for Sveti Kotar.
They said, the 2 at the station said that one of the 2 people to be sacrificed is your sister, Father Benedict.
OK，
One last time. Where is the book?
然后他们在拷问露西亚，不是那个伊利，哎呦啊！
No, please don't. I can't hear this. This is not happening. No. I can't get out of here. They'll see me. They'll take the book away from me.
主角躲起来了。
I can't.
“然后呢？盖起来了，是不是？”小孩被拿走了。 地上可能是刀子吗？可以动了吗？可以动了。喷力。
Father Henry?
啊，什么意思？
Nikolai,
怎么换了一个人
is that you?
Where's Victoria? She was here moments ago.
I don't know, Nikolai. Help me, please. Take me to town.
你是怎么到这里的？等一下，主角应该没有动吧？然后就突然转个场之后，人就换了。
How did you end up here?
I followed you.
You wanted the book, didn't you?
It must be destroyed. You don't know what it is.
I'm not destroying it. Not until I find my family.
谁是邪教徒之首？
Who was the head cultist?
Kabir? Or Hatur?
Hatur is dead. That must have been Nerman.
Find Nermin.
幻觉，可是旁边还挂着脐带。
Destroy the book.
Like I said,
I've failed God, the town and its inhabitants. They are all in great danger now. You and Benedict, you must take my place and save them. The book is Jadwiga Mazrak.
Jadwiga Mazrak， 我只救我的妻儿，我不管别人。
I'm saving only my wife and baby.
啊，Mickey， 你好
I。don't care about anyone else.
You can't anymore.
Shut up!
你刚刚说亚德维加马兹拉
You
克，
said Jadwiga Mazrak.
A witch that died a long time ago. The book is made of her.
这本书是由他制成的，
Jadwiga is the book.
由他的身体部位制成的。
Inside are hers, influenced by Kasag and the Utaloks of Akhrizat, the demon kings. You understand
恶魔
now?
之王，
You must kill Nermin and destroy the book to prevent the witch fulfilling the prophecy of Kasag. If you fail, the new king of the Sabarans, Jadwiga's son, will bring terror, more agony and death to the town.
亚德维加的儿子，萨伯伦的新国王，这个邪教的新首领。
Son of Jadwiga.
There are things we don't understand, but I do know Nermin is her son, evil in its purest form.
You're losing it, Father. I saw him. There's nothing ethereal in that man.
He takes possession of human bodies, but that doesn't make him human.
我该上哪里找？如果找到他，就会找到维多利亚。
Where should I look? If I find him, I'll find Victoria.
If only I knew, I wouldn't be here now.
You know everything, Father. Always telling people what they should do and how to behave.
I don't. But there is a man who might.
Speak up. Quickly.
Yakov Brenger. Benedict might know where he is.
糟了，这是谁呀、好像听过这个名字。
Who is that man?
He was the priest
哦，
before
那个
my time.
，OK，
I succeeded.
前任神父。
Why would he know where to find Nerman?
Yakov wanted to obliterate Jadwiga, and for that to happen, he needed to find Nermin and destroy the book.
You're speaking nonsense. Where is Nerman now?
He always had this fixed belief that Nermin is where the book is, and the book always ends up in the same place.
Where?
Inside the mountain, where the ancient settlement of the Suburans hides. I was never able to find it.
You are lying to me, Father.
God is my witness. If only I had a chance. My whole life I was searching for it. I failed God.
告诉我他在哪里？鬼打
Tell
墙
me。where he is.
Your only chance is to have faith in that ground plan Benedict holds.
The Maroff Asylum.
The X mark on the plan. I might be wrong, but...
But what? Tell me.
他有受伤吗？他有啊有啊。
How appropriate. Well, then, it's time for you to go. Father?
带你回镇上，想办法救他。你辜负了上帝，刺他的心脏，以终结他的痛苦。带你回镇上，想办法救他了，想办法救他。
I'm taking you to town.
仪式用刀。
But cold and stiff. Utaloks are rising. Doom is upon us.
还是把他杀掉了。
You can't trust your own brain anymore, so why would anyone else trust you?
I told you all I know.
No. The truth is,
你追踪维多利亚跟伯格丹到这里，因为他们是内明的帮凶。他推倒了伯格丹，因为他不想要让他把秘密告诉哈图尔。这边是分歧吗？都不给记录了，这边都没办法记录了。这边应该是两个有点分歧的说法吗？他们是内明的帮凶，或者他们是想要保护书？好吧，我们选第二个好了。
she pushed Bogdan because she didn't want him to tell his secrets to Hatur.
是吗？两个都要选。
You chased Victoria and Bogdan because they were accomplices of Nermin.
现在闭嘴了，脑子又出问题了。这两个选项不是有点分歧吗？搞不懂。好了，你现在闭嘴了，脑子又出问题了。
Brain malfunctioning again? You feeble-minded thing. She never told me about the letter. She lied and lured me into this cursed town. She had her baby killed on purpose, a baby I never knew about until I arrived here. She left God, just like her husband did. And so they both deserved this fate. Victoria is dead.
Maybe you can still save her.
She is dead to me.
I'm sorry.
If anything, I could still find my father, or at least the truth about what happened to him.
We should go now.
Bogdan was a custodian in the castle, the place where I was supposed to meet my father. And I found the asylum's ground plan inside the mausoleum.
We should leave now. We've been here for far too long.
Where's the other brother?
Timur? I don't know. At the asylum? I think he's on the staff there.
There must be a connection between the Long brothers and my father, but I still can't figure out how and why. That area marked with an X could reveal everything to me. It's too late to leave this town anyway. It's too late for anything else.
Are you all right, Father?
你
Lead
还
the
好
way
吗，
out
父
of
亲？
here. 好，所以现在我们应该可以到收容所去了吗？啊，这是那个维多利亚。
You said God has given up hope for this town. And perhaps you're right.
I know I am, Detective.
I won't give up, Father. I meant it when I said I want to make things right. I'm going now to that accursed house. Maybe you should join me.
分尸的，Wilson是指哪一个？发生什么事了？
That came from within the church, right?
It did. We should.
小孩子被拿出来的
Dear God.
啊，尼格拉回来了。
What happened here?
This is nothing. Go take a look in the orphanage.
老博士叫维多利亚，是啊
What's
是啊。
going on?
刚刚小孩被拿出来的，就是可能小孩被拿出来了，然后维多利亚还活着。虽然实在是蛮猎奇的，不过应该也还是可以做得到啦。好了，我们先在这边记录一下。等一下，这边是谁？伊芙琳娜，这是孤儿院的那个修女。
Sister?
好，没有办法对话。尼古拉，
Nikolai?
Look at Henry and go into the orphanage. Talk after.
上面的标本是一样的。头被砍了，头没有被砍吧？他应该
Eyes gouged out, skull opened, brain missing, face skinned off, eviscerated, stabbed into the heart. Father Henry, slain by his most hated of enemies. May he rest in peace now.
所以死后的处置全部都是尼古拉做的吗？好，我们去孤儿院。死后的伤害全部都是尼古拉自己做
Blood
的吗
and？flesh
Oh.
depict hate and pure wickedness. It's an act of hate against mankind. I still hope to wake up at any moment now and look back on this journey solely as a nightmare. It's hard to see anything outside with so much blood on the door. I certainly won't touch it to open it. Ivan Kotar's painting was used as a target. Flesh and blood are all over it.
到处都是血和肉，地板
Pieces of skin, organs, and hair. This is a nightmare.
右下那些本来就有。
Splashes, traces of hands and fingers, all over the wall. Life after the crucifix. Mankind should have been nailed to that cross.
右下不是雕像，我不知道这些应该是雕像了，虽然看起来好像是坐在地板上的。我原本还以为说是不是真正的小孩子，他只是没有那个，好是我，对不起。原本还以为是真正的小孩子，只是没有把他们动作做出来。我看来应该只是摆饰而已。娃娃，
Not a single drop of blood on them.
他们身上没有一滴血。这边什么 X 标记？收容所平面图有 X 的区域，或许可以揭示全部真相。我想知道那里有谁或者什么东西。我必须要潜入马洛夫收容所才能找到答案。好，所以接下来应该就是要去收容所了。OK， 好，他要先退出来，再走进去。好。
Nikolai?
克瑟菲航，你好。
Tell me now.
Your eye.
It's nothing. I had to become a child to find Victoria.
哇，我们
I don't want to
班奈
talk
迪克
about
现在才注意到眼睛少了一只哦，言语无法形容孤儿院的恐怖是谁干的？可能片源吗？我想还需要再一次吧。
Words cannot describe the horror in the orphanage. Who did that?
要全破，我想可能要2点左右。
Saborans knew Henry was not here.
They slaughtered the poor children.
I believe so. But Evelina claims to have seen a young girl or boy wandering around in the courtyard.
That doesn't make sense. Why would they kill them?
Doesn't make sense to me either.
芬利是在这里被杀死的吗？
Henry was killed here, too?
No, he followed me onto the mountain where the Saborans caught him, and
It was too late.
you see his body. I could do nothing.
I understand. You did good taking him back. He deserves a proper burial.
结果是尼古拉杀的。2点轻松没有，好不好？最近我的体力很差的。你在山上有什么发现吗？有找到维多利亚吗
Did you find anything on the mountain? Victoria, maybe?
Only the Saborans and Henry. I searched the whole mine and tried to find any clues or some other entrance, but nothing. No traces of her or Nerman. I was wrong, my brother. My baby is dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. But Victoria,
看零直播，
I must at least say Victoria. I know, I can feel
好
it.
，SBX 你
She's
好。
still alive somewhere out there.
你给我的信，这封信是伊丽莎白，不是维多利亚，怎么老是会讲错？维多利亚藏起来的信。
The letter you gave me.
I didn't want to break the promise given to Victoria. She said when the right time comes. And then we woke up. She went missing, and I kept waiting. And so the right time never came. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Where were you?
I found him in the castle.
Because of the letter. Was the man in the yellow mask your father?
伯格丹狼，维多利亚跟伊丽莎白什么关系？没有关系，应该只是就是会让我有点误会的名字啦。
Bogdan Lang.
What?
Bogdan, one of the Lang brothers. He's the man that jumped from the castle's roof.
You said jumped, not pushed?
I saw it. He jumped when confronted by Hatur. Victoria wasn't there.
I knew it. You hear that, Benedict? This changes everything.
Nothing has changed for me. Nothing until we have solid proof and the whole truth.
好，我要去那座可怕的岛。
I'm going to that dreadful island.
And I'm going with you.
Why would you want that? What changed?
好，再给他一次机会哦。
That ground plan you have could be our last hope to find and save Victoria.
Again with her,
No, listen to me. Henry mentioned a man named Yakov Pranger.
the former priest of this church.
And former warden of the asylum.
That man allegedly wanted to kill, obliterate the spirit of Jadwiga
恶更差
Mazda.
吗？
Do not mention that witch's name ever again within these walls.
And to do that, he needed to find a place inside the mountain where he believed he would find Nairman and the book. The spot marked X could be our last hope. The priest could be there.
也许我们只能找到伯格丹的兄弟蒂姆。
Maybe we'll only find Timur, Bogdan's brother.
Pranger disappeared. We were never able to find him. Chief closed the case, believing it to be related to the Saborans, as usual. But I still remember, there were some people who swore to have seen him go
更吵。
the Via Dolorosa way.
Maybe it was a subordinate-related case after all. The asylum is in their hands now.
唯一的问题是我们没有办法去那个岛，没关系啦，反正投票投上的话就来玩。
The only problem is, we can't possibly get to that island. I came back here to seek help from Henry. I had a feeling he might have an idea how, but he didn't want to share it with me at the time.
You should be deported! Miserable human beings! All you brought here was pain and
黄衣
death.
之王没有再出现了。
Look at my poor Henry. And the children. Oh my God. Dear God.
I'm sorry, sister. We never wanted...
She's right. There is a way to get onto the island.
How? Henry said it's impenetrable.
Not if you get deported.
What?
I could take you in under the
谴
guise
责
of
哦，
fictitious denunciation. You will be deported.
That's insane. There must be
就是要被
another
当
way.
成病人抓上那个岛。
There isn't.
接下来会发生什么？在你谴责我们之后，维多利亚是邪教徒了吗？根据这个侦探的说法，维多利亚是想要保护那本书，然后不要让那本书落到邪教徒的手上。侦探有这个能力哦，这个岛上，这个城镇的每个人都可以这样做。对，他可以去那个警察局外面写纸条、打小报告，告发这个镇上的其他人。然后镇上的不知道是不是那个收容所的工作人员，收到那些小报告之后，就会把那些人抓走。什么书啊？就把它当成是这个游戏的死灵之书嘛，会召唤来恶魔之王的书。他的婴儿真的没了。其实我们透过尼古拉眼睛看到的东西，可能都不太能相信。我们现在不确定尼古拉看到的东西到底是不是真实的。对，尼古拉刚刚在那个山上，在山上有看到他的老婆，还有被拿出来的小孩，但是其实我们现在不太能够相信他的眼睛。所以这里叫什么？这个岛就叫做圣塔科尔。这里叫什么？纳粹主义什么东西？萨伯伦邪教叫做萨伯伦教。接下来会发生什么？在你谴责我们之后
What happens next, after you denounce us?
We will hand you over to the watchman.
收容所的守卫用铁链锁住。
It won't be a pleasure ride, that's for sure. Some people die before even getting there, at the Via Dolorosa. You get whipped for your sins, and not everyone is able to confess them.
Then I have nothing to worry about, at least until we get onto the island.
Whatever happens after is in God's hands.
你什么时候可以这样做？
How fast can you do that?
Right away? I don't think you have the time to think about it.
I say we do it immediately.
I agree. But we can't leave Henry's poor body like this. We should do something about it.
You leave him alone. I'll take care of him.
Sister, I hope you find the strength to get through these dark times. I'll pray for you and Henry's soul.
Go away and don't come back ever again.
Ready to go?
God help us.
对啊，然后那个亨利神父还是尼古拉杀掉的。
Dear God!
这样子的话，这样子我们就更没办法相信尼古拉了。
Forgive me, for I have sinned. I had abandoned you.
There's enough inmate, Nikolai. You are not telling the whole truth.
You want salvation from the stake. Tell me where the Book of Sekvra is, and I'll grant you absolution. To
杀了
each
神父
I give a
是我们的幻觉，
final
我不知道啊。现在反正就是尼古拉看到的，他的眼睛看到的东西就半真半假的。现在怎么了？现在这怎么回事？死灵之书其实是什么东西哦？那个就是克苏鲁神话里面设定的一本书嘛。 不能看的意思就是里面有很多召唤恶魔的方式，可以召唤那些不可名状的恐怖之物的东西。
Witchcraft and devil worship are your sins. Confess. Where is the book?
为什么现在是我们在审问这些异教徒？
Human flesh and blood is what you crave. Do you want absolution?
可能是我们在做梦吗？被打昏了在做梦
Denial
吗？
of the divine Catholic faith has you tied to that stake.
我是看了就发疯的东西，好像还不至于，
Or be burned alive.
好像看了不会发疯了，但只是很多人都是为了要做一些危险的事情才去想要拿到那本书这样。
Your heart is as black as your craft, necromancer. Speak up, or die in eternal flame. You have all chosen the devil. So be it.
这是他过去的事情吗？教会所做的事情。鬼玩人玩是指那个玩游戏的玩，鬼玩人柱子，所以这是
Death is only the beginning of your torment.
这是女巫审判。
Remember the name, Malleus Maleficarum.
主角曾经做过这些事吗？亚德维加马兹拉克，这就是那
You
个
heard
女
about
巫。
me. I am Ulrich de Inani, prosecutor of the Valais Tribunal.
哈，
No? You've never heard of Malleus Maleficarum? Look me in the eyes, witch.
搞不懂。
Your disciples are no more. I've cast them into ash and dirt. Indeed, your kin. What a day. I made God proud of me.
手稿在哪里？头半颗的是好人吗？头半颗的是被邪教徒威胁的，向主角们说谎的人。
Where's the manuscript?
对，因为头半颗的那个侦探被邪教徒威胁
The，Sekvra book.
就不能够把那个不能协助主角办案这样。
Then you choose the same fate as your kin. Where is it? Copies have already been found. What makes you think we won't find the original? Save us the effort and avoid a painful death.
告诉我在哪里可以找到更多你的同类或者说亲人。
Tell me where to find more of your kind.
Everywhere.
We razed entire towns, whole villages, lonely houses on hilltops, and when we thought there were no more, we found yet another cult. And another one. And another one. You spread like rats. There must be a hole from which the Mazrak slither from. I need to know.
Kin is here. Kin is everywhere. Kazakh is everywhere.
Coming down here in your filthy cell. I didn't expect anything. No sane person would tell me the answers I seek. But I had to see you helpless, chained like the lowlife you are. Any time now, you'll be taken upstairs by the guards. Your soul, body, and religion will be obliterated.
面具店的女人就只是个普通的居民而已啊。
May God be merciless upon you.
Curse you, Ulrich, and your bloodline for
乌里克是个审判官呐、所以主角应该在做梦啦，梦到那个审判官做的事情，然后把自己的形象带进那个审判官里面了啦，就是透过他的眼睛看到审判官做的事情。
Wake up! We need to hurry up! Come on, not again. I have to get him off that cross.
现在有什么？哎，我身上的东西全空了，没有道具了。那书也被拿走了，书被拿走不就完了吗？
The cross to which I was tied. The watchman did a sloppy job of crucifying me.
这就是他们说的做梦。不知道。
It's full of blood,
盘子
skin, and
哦，
flesh.
从上面载下来
They
的，
must be using it to transport what remains of the inmates from
从
above.
上面吊挂下来的。十字架拿得下来吗？
No way.
没门儿。
Benedict! All right. It's time for another push. This time with some real force.
十字架，
You are not yet to be crucified. 啊，就这样，好，不难吗？
Ulrich, Jadwiga.
Nightmares again?
I was Ulrich, the man whose portrait I saw in the courtroom of the castle.
我是乌里克，
I torched heretics and was cursed by a
我要
witch in
把丈
chains.
夫跟兄长拖下水。哎，好像还不是很确定。
It was horrible, because I know there's some truth to the curse. Father made sure I would remember it. Where am I?
Consider yourself blessed. You fainted after the
第一
first
边就
whip on
晕倒
that
了。
road.
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel the lacerations.
Hold tight. I have to untie you.
贝内德克，所以刚刚在船上被鞭打、在挣扎、发出叫声的都是尼古拉了。
Quiet. He'll hear us. Now go on. Get up. We have to hurry.
OK，
Where are we?
Looks like a mass graveyard to me.
Wait a minute. I have nothing in my pocket. My Bible. Everything.
Yes, they took everything we had on us.
We have to get my Bible back, Nikolai.
And we will. Calm down. Let's concentrate now on finding that priest.
If I remember correctly, the graveyard should be directly below the section marked with the X.
Indeed. We have to get up there.
How?
I'm not sure yet. We have to look around and try to find a way. Careful how you move. I don't know where the watchman is. After leaving us on the cross, he receded into the dark.
Let's hurry up then.
来想办法爬上去。好，现在还是扮演尼古拉。
She's been dead for some
Yeah.
time. Her head was shaved, and her breasts amputated. He has no eyes, and a good part of his flesh was eaten. Left here as food.
作为食物离开了这里。
Damned crows!
免费送，但是他爸爸的圣经嘛，
When I put someone on the cross, he's to stay there until God says otherwise.
守卫。上帝跟我说的不一样。 我们已经摆脱了枷锁，在你靠近我们之前，请三思。
God talked to me and said otherwise.
Liar. No one is heard from purgatory.
我们已经摆脱了枷锁，靠近我们前，请三思。
Think before getting any closer.
Why do you think they keep me here in the dark?
好 ，Mickey 拜拜 ，Mickey 拜拜。
You have to look at this experience
晚安，晚安，
as an
晚安，
opportunity to
晚安。
repent, to start walking in the light of God. You are blessed to be here.
啊？我们应该可以反击成功吧？哎、哈？我们输了？哎呦，看来是个狠角色。那我应该怎么办？我刚才没有什么别的选项啊。
Benedict, come on, I have to.
我要先在这边采取别的行动吗？有什么武器吗？没有，我身上的东西全部被拿走了。庄子。
It's a composite of recently dead bodies, amputated limbs,
分头行动。
crushed skulls. It's a
不行，拿不起来。这边也是庄子。哎，这边还有哦。
minced flesh and bones. One could not.
地上木头，这个好像没有用。这个是我们刚刚被绑住的地方。
The cross to which I was.
然后这个呢，链条还没调查过。
If nothing is blocking the mechanism above, I might be able to pull the chain, and by doing so, the other side would climb up. I just need to find a way to pull it down first. It's out of reach at the moment.
好，还有什么没调查过？这边有2个地方可以调查，不过应该都差不多。
Badly disfigured bodies. Young, old, the elderly.
右边，好，等一下去看看。
There it is.
OK，
Seems like a long enough leg bone that it should allow me to reach
腿骨
the
足
chain.
够长。哎呦，腿骨。好，先看一下右手边好了。过得来吗？船、壶、笼子。
Once we got in, the watchman whistled, and someone from above lowered it into the water. It's impossible to get out unless the steel thing is out of the way. This is not the boat used to transfer us to the island. This one is much smaller and doesn't have chains. Murky and lifeless, to some degree even foreboding.
好，我们先用腿骨看看，先记录啦，先记录才对。然后腿骨加链条，真的有用吗？
Good. The mechanism isn't blocked from above. Now, all I have to do is get Benedict up.
啊，所以我们要直接把人挂上去就是了。
It's useless to pull it without Benedict being in the plate.
OK， 好，所以我们少做了这一步，我们再把贝内德克救下来就好了。救下来之后，应该可以马上离开，就不用再跟他对峙了。
No way. Benedict! All right. It's time for another.
刚才存过了，
This time
应该可以
it's
了。
real force.
Ulrich,
Night.
it was.
Consider you.
Now that you.
Hold tight.
Nikolai!
Quiet. Now go on, get up.
Where are we?
Looks
Oh, wait a minute. I have.
Yeah,
We have.
and we
If I.
indeed.
How?
Sit.
You sit in there.
Okay,
It's
huh?
full of blood and flesh. I'll climb up using the chain.
We have no time for this, Benedict. Hop in. I'll pull you up. You are too weak for anything else.
It's all because of my back. Whenever you're ready.
好，在这边先存好了，不知道等一下会发生什么事。链条。
Once inside, find a mechanism or anything that could take me up with the same thing.
其实可以两个人都站在里面，然后从盘子里面拉那个链条，应该也是可以的。OK， 换人了。
Wait, I'll find a way to lift the plate up.
从上面拉也可以啊，直接拉应该也可以了。盘子。
It's our only way out of here.
然后身上没有东西。4扇门，一个人。右边的门也可以，好，慢慢来，照顺序来好了。
No luck. The complete absence of light makes it impossible to see who is
一个
inside.
人拉两个人重量，其实我觉得也不是不行吧，我不知道哎。可以跳一下，就往下拉的时候稍微跳起来，跳起来一下。
It's locked.
Always locked. Always.
马可，
Hey, little man. Want me to get that friend of yours up here? I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise it.
He's not my friend, but I need him here. So, sure, yes. But how would you do it?
They don't know about my little secret. I'm Marco. Wait here.
对，要试着做做看，没办法试啦。就我的想象，怎么感觉好像可以？就这样子。
How did you do it?
I did it! I did it!
这个家伙存在的意义，这个 NPC 存在的意义就是帮我们把盘子拉起来而已嘛，而且还不告诉我们他是怎么做的。
New inmates, the two of you?
I hope not.
你是怎么把链条拉上来的？
How did you pull the chain up?
My little secret. Don't tell anyone. Promise.
We promise.
I made a hole in the wall. I dug and I dug until breaking through to the warden's room, inside his cabinet. Now I can do everything. Open doors, close doors, pull chain, go out, go back.
So why don't you escape then?
挖洞到典狱长的房间。
I gotta make a new hole in the floor, and only then escape. God rewards only persistence and hard work.
是刺激1995啊！
I hate people who don't work. I hate them.
你能从那里打开典狱长的房间吗？我想看看。
Can you open the warden's room from there? I want to take a look.
No key, not possible. You need the key to open the door. I can't do it.
Can we go through the hole in your cell? Can you let us in?
Little man, my cell is my cell.
真麻烦，所以从他的牢房可以到典狱长的房间，但是我们从外面没办法去典狱长的房间，然后我们又不能进去他的房间，他的牢房。肖申克的救赎，对啦对啦，啊，台湾的翻译就是这样嘛，有什么办法？
You ever talk to the gravekeeper?
Never even saw him. He's always down in the hole. My people say he was killed, but I don't know. I don't know.
Your people?
Cellmates. Only two come to visit us. The Caped Man and the Food Man.
斗篷男，斗篷男
The， caped man.
He inflicts the pain. Cruel, evil, strong. I hate him. When the time comes, He is the last one you'll see in life. Not me. I will get out of here. Go see my Boyana, and then I can die. She will be the last one I see.
送饭男给你带来食
Food
物。
man brings you food, I guess.
Yummy! Delicious food from the hole.
This is insane.
You eat or die. You can't choose.
要么吃，要么死。
You get used to it.
Do you know who Yakov Prengar is?
How could I not? Former priest, yes.
Have you ever seen him in the asylum?
Only Caped Man and Food Man. No one else. Not even my cellmates.
我们现在在收容所的哪一部分？
In what part of the asylum are we now?
Secret section. Only very special inmates are held here. I'm very special, I think.
啊，对，地图也不见了。
So there are 2 more special inmates here?
The one next to me is empty, I believe. Caped Man never goes in since the last inmate was thrown into the hole. There is a man behind the last door, but I don't know. He may be dead. Caped Man didn't go in there today.
你说你可以开门，你能打开那个斗篷男最后一次来访的牢房的门吗？
You said you can open doors. Could you open the door of the cell the Caped Man visited last?
Wait here.
其实是个好人嘛。
The watchman took your stuff from you, didn't he?
He did?
Good, good. Wait.
是因为与外界没有联系，也不算是没有联系啦，只是他们单纯的没有特别要
Take your stuff back, little man.
真方便欸只是他们单纯的没有要好好的照顾这些囚犯吧。
We really appreciate this.
You gave me my Bible back. God bless you.
这也太万能了吧！
I'm not sure it's everything, but it's something. Just go.
右手边的门也
Just go
开了
now.。
OK， 所以东西都回来了。
The letter.
所以地图，地图在哪里？
In short, it says he also.
地图在哪边？忘记了。地图后来跑去哪里了？好，在那边存档吧。送来这边的人本来就被当成食物吧？对，送来这边的人经过拷问之后，本来就被当成食物，因为这里本来就是这个邪教本来就吃人。
There's a man on the floor.
Get inside.
尼古拉真的很凶。OK， 洞，先看洞好了。
It's a bottomless pit used to discard feces, or what remains of the inmates once their souls leave this cruel world.
所以这个可想而知是便桶咯。
A simple bucket for a gruesome purpose.
可怕目的的简单的桶。上厕所算是可怕的目的吗？
We are too late. This man is dead.
He has no intestines.
Because of the rats who ate them while being trapped under that
是这个
bucket.
意思。
Let's leave him.
How did you
哦，我的
get
天！
out of the basement?
What?
You finally found a way out.
I think I recognize you. Is that
哎，
really?
费德回来了。
Oh my God, it is you. I've hoped so much to find you here with all my heart, but wouldn't dare believe.
好 ，Hello。
This is your father? Your real father, Joseph?
You left your sister alone down there. That which could find her.
What? Where? Where is Victoria?
Easy, Father. Calm down now.
Your mother. The Bible. What I did. It's all my fault.
I kept you locked in that basement for too long. I'm so sorry, son.
Don't think about anything. Try to calm down now.
He's losing it.
I kept you. Please. Water. Water.
Quickly, try to find some water. I'll stay here with him.
星期二要不要冲手请假冲手印哦？
You do your best to make him talk before it's too late. You hear me?
哇，这算是蛮困难的抉择吧？哎，给他个痛快吧！仪式用刀加约瑟夫，
What would be the reason to try that?
啊，不行吗？惊奇队长，贝特应该在说惊奇队长吧？水桶里面应该有些液体吧？虽然不是好喝的，就是了。好，我们需要水。好，万事通马可，能不能给我们点水？
Little man's friend, what can I do for you?
Do you have some water in the cell?
I drank all I had. Why?
Death wish from your cellmate.
So, he's still alive. Unexpected. Remarkable. Water is given only once a week.
一周给水一次。
It's hard. I had to create an automated circle of renewal. That is,
天哪。
whenever I take a leak, I do not use the hole for feces, no. I do it in a small bowl that I hide inside the hole. They must not find it, or else I'm dead. I want to help the poor man.
拿走我的尿吧。
Take my urine.
我可以借用你的碗吗？
Can I borrow your bowl?
No, my bowl is my bowl. You have to get one for yourself.
好喜欢看漫威哦。现在是还好了啦。
I need to get that bucket from the cell.
也是漫威，是漫威。感觉看预告还不错啦。惊奇队长2的预告感觉还，我并没有像就是一般的网友那么悲观啦。好吧，只好拿这个桶了。
It's the bucket the torturer used to keep the rats on Yosef's abdomen. Hygiene is not a priority at the moment. Just the water. I'm taking it.
水桶。蚁人画面是各种华丽，是没有错啦，但是还是整体来说还是稍微有点尴尬的桥段。水桶给他。
Why?
啊，不用是不是？好吧，反正垂死的人不会注意到差异。把尿倒进我的桶里吧。我想我宁愿到墓地里去取湖里的水，可以吗？
I think I'd rather go down into the graveyard and take the water from the lake.
As you wish. I just wanted to offer a faster, safer alternative. Want me to take you down with the plate now?
哎，有道理，有道理呢。等一下，让我想一想，搞不好下去会被那个守墓人杀掉。
I have to think.
Speed up the brain cells. That man could die at any moment.
反派太容易收了，对呀、然后现在是第5阶段吗？还是第6阶段？就还感觉还是主轴还不是很明朗。用盘子把我放下去。
Take me down with the plate.
Step on it then. Just yell when you want to come back. But beware of the watchman.
所以现在还要再等那个洛基吧，看洛基要怎么铺一下时间方面的路线，时间方面的剧情。我应该去右边。
Yatka. Crows.
水桶加壶。 洛基第2集出了吗？等一下去看一下好了，应该已经过1个礼拜了吧。
I have more than enough water for the old man's dying throat.
开赌盘，尼可拉会不会活下来？盘子。
Marco.
第2集上了是不是 ？OK。
Pull me up. Get me up now.
好吧。
When I put someone on the cross,
I'm not.
why,
Mark.
I've never.
God.
Where up? You have to. You are.
2个人啊，2个人都被抓到了吗？我们下来之前有存档 ，OK。直接拉链子吗？没有拉链子我们就上不去啦。拉链子我们上不去啊。啊？不，那如果说我们在这边拉链子会怎么样？在给马可打电话之前，我需要在桶里放些水。我对此有一种不好的预感，我们还可以选择离开。
I have a bad feeling about this.
哦，应该就是乌鸦把那个守墓人引来的。OK， 所以我们只要不要触发乌鸦，不要触发乌鸦就不会引来守墓人，大概是这样。好吧，喝尿了。我想我还是拿走你的尿液吧。
I think I'll take your urine after all.
Excellent choice.
很棒的选择。
Prepare the bucket for the transfer. I'll get the bowl.
还蛮多的感觉。
God bless that man.
对，应该是。
Full rest.
Thank you for doing this. 还活着吗？会不会我们跑下去再跑上来，结果就触发他老爸的死亡了？如果直接拿尿来的话，说不定就不会死。 Victoria's father. Seeing him like this makes me think. If it wasn't for him and that letter he sent, this is his punishment. He got what he deserved.
水桶。
I've managed to get him something to drink.
No. Father doesn't need it anymore.
真的死掉了。
I'm sorry. Have you asked him?
True faith is having faith in others, Benedict. All I ever did, I did for the family, Benedict.
Listen to me.
他有没有告诉你关于维多利亚的事情？
Did he tell you anything about Victoria?
Look closely enough and you will find God in people, Benedict.
迟早会死，但是他到底有没有办法喝到这一桶尿？到底真是荒唐。他为什么进了收容所
How did he end up in the asylum?
Have faith in people and you will find God, Benedict.
哇，这个人暂时也陷入哀伤当中了。
Have you asked him about that priest, Yakov?
No.
He could be in some other cell, still alive.
好，喝水了。
He's not.
看在上帝的份上，你能够摆脱这种自怨自艾的状态，开始回答我的问题吗？
For God's sake, would you snap out of this self-pitying state and start answering my questions? You'll have us both killed. Listen to me.
Seeing God in people. What did he mean by that?
Did he tell you anything meaningful? Anything at all?
Father said a lot of things, but they all sound like nonsense. Mumblings of a dying man in agony.
Anything about Victoria? About Yakov? We must find that man.
Yakov lies dead in front of us, Nikolai. Yakov was my father. He changed his name after arriving in this town.
Your father was Yakov Prenger?
He lied about having been sent by the Vatican.
谎称自己是梵蒂冈派来的。
I need time to absorb and process all the things he said.
自怨自艾
Help
吗
me with his body. I can't leave it here. He will be eaten by rats or tossed in the piles below. I can't leave him.
It's impossible. You know that.
But
You must leave him here, Benedict.
I finally found him, only to lose him again.
所以他们要找的那个前任神父，其实就是他爸爸。
Say a prayer, and then let's get out of here as quickly as possible before someone arrives. I'll follow you.
Rest in peace, Father.
Ready to go?
刚才是祈祷的声音吧？就最不习惯的，就想到的例子就是钢铁人1跟钢铁人2吧。OK， 来跟他说声谢谢吧。罗德，嘿，罗德，你能帮我们下来吗？是什么意思？还要再下去哦。
Can you move us down now?
God bless that man for a peaceful rest. He has suffered for far too long, far too long.
He surely did. Maybe I should take his body after all. I can't leave him
这
here.
位人，
You can't. You can't do that, little man. You would get caught, and then you would share his same fate. You must leave. Once you hear the chain, jump onto the plate. I'll open the cage of the lake too. Just beware of the watchman.
哇，他还要帮我们逃走呢，真是个好人呢。
What about you? Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
I want to use my own hole, not the one everyone else uses. My hole is my hole.
Good luck, Marco.
God bless you. And I've almost forgot. The bucket with your drink. I'm leaving it here on the wall.
Thank you.
所以这个家伙纯粹就是个工具人。感觉就是罗德那个角色，好像就是第一集的那个第一集的演员比较讨喜一点，感觉第2集就好像就觉得有点怪怪的，不太习惯。好，可以直接离开了，是不是？神鬼传奇是，哎，对，就木乃伊，妈咪，换成丹佐华盛顿。
I don't think I can leave his body in this place.
No, brother. We must leave. And you must let him go.
所以我们现在还有
Joseph
要
died years ago. This person is not your father.
I wouldn't be standing here if that was the truth, but now I understand why he chose this town, why he chose to leave his family. You're right. It's my time to leave him.
从第2集开始是唐启
I know
舵，
where we must go.
第1集是那个泰伦斯霍华德，是不是？
Tell me
好像这个
what
名
happened
字。
in that cell. Did he say anything that made sense?
木乃伊有三是秦始皇，三是打秦始皇。
We left the island and I kept quiet. It's not much, but I gave you the
我们
time
就
to
回来了，
believe
我们也要
that
再
your father is dead.
继续去。
Thinking about him and pitying yourself now will only send your
Welcome to
sister
Singapore
his way.
是周润
We
发
have to act. What did he say to you?
I was trying to say he was blabbering, but
蝎子王是
some
第2集，
things made sense to me in a strange kind of way.
What do you mean?
父亲坚称他所做的一切都是不得已而为之。
Father insisted that he must do the things he already did.
More specifically?
Pass the family's Bible to his next of kin, the last male child of the Dohnani family. Me. Then he said he needs to go to Sveti Kotar to save his bloodline from the curse of Jadwiga Mazrak.
Nonsense. Did he say anything about Victoria?
It's all so strange.
没有，那个魔蝎大帝是第2集的反派。
Jadwiga was in my dream, and I was Ulrich de Inani.
Who's Ulrich?
Our ancestor.
All right.
我们的祖先。
You should let him stay dead and
原来大家都是
focus
一
on
家
the
人吗？
present and Victoria.
约瑟夫好几次提到地下室。
Joseph kept mentioning the basement, about how did I manage to get out, and why did I leave Victoria there. He blamed me for leaving her alone.
What basement?
We spent all of our youth in the cold part of our house. In those dark times, we laughed together. We cried together. And we got beaten together. It's how we found God.
就巨石强森吗？是巨石强森啊。
And forget about God for a moment. Wake up. We need to find her.
The past could be the key to find Victoria.
How?
I'm not sure yet.
Before leaving the island, you said you knew where to go. Nothing you say now has meaning. We hit a dead end. We went onto that island, and I was whipped, tortured, and had to confess. For what?
That is not the truth. Listen.
我们必须找到他不断提到的那个地下室，所以他要回家了。他们要回家。
We have to find that basement he kept mentioning.
You mean go back to your childhood home in Gior?
Not exactly.
哼，找到那个地下室，说不定就能救出维多利亚，终结我血脉的诅咒。
If we find that basement, we might be able to save Victoria and put an end to my bloodline's curse.
So, you swallowed everything that came out of your father's mouth.
There were times I've asked myself if the curse was just a sham to keep us obedient, but the curse exists. I'm now more certain than ever before.
Are you sure because of the dream you had, or because your father told you so? Both are absurd notions.
Because of everything we've been through since arriving in Sveti Kotar. It all makes sense now.
How, exactly? Explain it to me. Push away this cloud of mist around my thoughts.
I need help to do that.
我们必须回到昨天开始的地方。
We have to go back to where it all started yesterday.
Back to that damned house. Why would you want to do that?
Not the house. We have to visit the neighbor, the old woman, Vera Karzam.
Why?
Father kept repeating that she's my mother. He left his family, but he didn't forget my mother's name. I quote, Your mother Vera, she's an angel. Only she can save your sister from the basement.
那个老妇人是主角的妈妈。
And put an end to our bloodline's curse. Kill the witch, destroy Sekvra.
So this was your plan.
Do you have any better leads? Ideas? Anything?
If that is the truth, and that elderly woman... Wait, you think she's keeping Victoria in her basement? You think she's the witch?
I doubt it. I didn't sense anything evil in that woman. But the way my father...
It actually makes sense. She might be the source of evil, not Nadman. Right under our noses the whole time. We searched for Victoria all over this accursed valley, only to find her where it all started.
I don't think we'll find her. I think my father gave us something, but don't expect a miracle. Victoria is no longer.
我们直接去找那位老妇人。在我们和妇人说话前，必须做点事。还有什么好做的？应该是支线任务吧。然后我们直接去找那位老妇人吧。兵马俑讲成木乃伊也不是不行。第3集的票房我记得还是不错，就是从我们亚洲就是亚洲人的角度来看，你知道，华人的角度来看好像有点怪怪的。不过在世界的角度上，好像，而且那个时候那个中华文化题材好像又蛮红的。对，那个时候卧虎藏龙啊，什么东西的功夫啊，都蹭一点，只要蹭这个题材，好像票房都还不错。对，但是从我们华人的角度，好像看起来怪怪的。
Let's go straight to the old woman.
对，好像《神鬼传奇》前2集，埃及人也有发出一些不满的声音，印象中了，对吧？反正就是过去的那些历史人名也是被改得乱七八糟的嘛。就硬和田好像是真实的以前的祭司，曾经有过这个祭司。对，不过这个硬和田他在史实当中的故事好像是完全不一样的嘛。然后那个时候在埃及方面，埃及方面也是颇有微词这样子。这样说起来，丹佐华盛顿不知道什么时候会加入漫威哈，也不是没有可能啦。
Madam Vera, It's me, Benedict.
We just want to talk.
Nothing.
讲这种话的可以相信吗？我们只是想要谈谈而已。丹佐都老，对，就是老了才要考虑加入嘛。
I have information about the priest, your lover.
She's here. I can feel it.
能感觉到。
Open up, or I'll do it.
Would you calm down?
Victoria is in the basement, and we're here standing on the porch knocking like two beggars.
We don't know that. It could all be a big misunderstanding, or the hallucinations of a dying man.
火线救援很棒，对，火线救援我前一阵子才重看了一次。前一阵好像在 Netflix 上面我又重看了一次。火线救援真的很棒，很棒。
Wait!
See if she's still breathing. I'll check the basement and the rest of the house.
啊，所以维拉有可能在这边吗？检查他是否还在呼吸。
Thank God, Vera is still with us.
演过坏人吗？在震撼教育的时候，哦，他靠震撼教育拿到那个嘛，拿到奥斯卡影帝。试着叫醒他，私信教育赛还没有看过。周润发演的是《神鬼奇航3》，对啊。
Madam, wake up.
神鬼传奇是李连杰啊。
Are you all right? What happened?
私信教育就看过前2集而已，第3集没有去看。
Can you hold it? Here. Was outside to feel the tree.
3上了，3已经上映了，应该已经下档了吧？
Why are you here?
尼古拉在地下室。尼古拉一直相信我妹妹在你的地下室。
That's Nikolai in the basement. My sister's husband.
尼古拉一直相信妹妹在你的地下
Nikolai
室。
has been led to believe my sister was in your basement. I know. Calm down. I disagree with him.
不是在写黑板吗？
Why he thinks
写黑板为什么要发出这个声音呢？我们找到了你的情人。老夫人不用选了，应该还是在写吧？应该还是在写。
We found your lover. In the asylum. He died soon after we arrived.
他是贝内迪克的爸爸，所以眼前这个妇人可能是贝内迪克的妈妈。
I felt the tree. The tree told me. I could not accept truth, but I knew. I deserve sadness for his death, but he did not deserve to die. Did he suffer? Yakov was tortured and was in great pain. It's hard to say anything that makes sense now.
神鬼奇航最好看的还是第1集，第2、3集我都觉得莫名其妙的。第1集还是最好看的吧？你对雅克夫来这里之前的生活了解多少？
What do you know about Yakov's life before he came here? He served God as a priest. Nothing else? Church sent him to succeed Pavle Moravica. Pavle, our former priest. Why, you ask? Yakov was definitely a man of few words. Not to me, we were soulmates. He always told me everything. Before his eyes closed, I had a chance to talk to him. He said some things I want to ask you about. Call Nikolai upstairs. Have you convinced yourself that she's not here?
Not yet. The basement is huge, and it has a few locked doors.
地下室很大。
You are good soul, but I don't know what he is.
他很
He
奇
is
怪。
strange. He won't find anything, but you need ask me, so ask quick while he not here.
好，要说什么悄悄话，赶快说。神鬼奇航第1集我在电视上看的时候觉得很好看，后来第2集、第3集的时候我就跑去电影院看了。 对，然后就发现一件之前在电视上看第1集的时候没有发现的事情，就是那些角色的打扮都很脏。就是你在电影院看的时候，用那个大荧幕看的时候，你就会发现说那些海盗，他们的装扮真的是很肮脏，全身都脏兮兮的，然后就透过那个大荧幕，他们的脸那个很肮脏的脸就呈现在你面前。依旧很脏的，但是我在看电视的时候都没有注意到嘛。对，然后第2集、第3集的时候，就因为大荧幕就直接把这张脸他们的肮脏的程度就塞在你的面前，然后我才注意到说，哇，这个画面不是很讨喜这样。你听过亚德维加马兹拉克这个名字吗？
The name Yadviga Mazrak, does it mean anything to you? Horror, pain, that evil spirit was in my family. Your family? Mother gave birth to sister in Merzel's house. Sister was possessed at birth by evil spirit of
妹妹
Yadviga.
一出生就被亚
So
德
the
维加
spirit of the witch dwells inside that house.
附身。
It was there, maybe not anymore. It lived in my sister's body for many years until she died. My sister did not made me blind, voiceless, cursed for solitude. It was Yadviga.
坐太前面了，对啊，就是我是冲首发的啊，2、3集的时候我都是几乎是刚上映就去看了。
I explore that house and my mother come look for me. She start give birth to sister there and father decide we stay until end. She gave birth in that house because of me. Then she and father died because of evil spirit in my sister. I am guilty. I deserve punishment.
冲首发的话，位置票就不太容易买了。这样，外星人，冯迪索吗？冯迪索拍过外星人题材的片哦。我想一下，好，所以他们那个母亲那边的啊，那个黑星际传奇是不是？星际传奇啊，所以他母亲那边的家系其实一直都被那个女巫附身。亚德维加马兹拉克这个女巫附身了，星际传奇，雷迪克，雷迪克。
Yakov said that only you can save my sister from the basement. That is why Nikolai is so obsessed in finding her downstairs. Many basements, catacombs in this valley. How can I know where she is? Yakov said nonsense. I'm not quite sure yet. I think she's lying to me.
第2集不好看。
Do you remember saying that I'm cursed? I know you are. How could you know that? Your voice and soul talk to me. Yakov claimed you can put an end to that, to my bloodline's curse, and that you can help me save Victoria, but I don't know how and where. I know nothing. You are not telling me everything. He said I need to kill the witch and destroy the Sekvra book. You are not telling me everything, Benedict. Why Yakov tell you this? What are you to him?
马克，Hello， 你好，明天放假，恭喜恭喜。
Stall, do not make him come upstairs. Not yet, I'm trying. Have you checked the 2 locked doors?
I'm about to now.
What are you to Yakov?
说出真相，撒谎。雅科夫是我的父亲。那眼前这个人到底是不是我们的母亲呢？雅科夫是我的父亲。然后说出真相。星舰战将啊，星舰战将。
Yakov was my father. His real name was... I don't want to know. I felt it that you are his son. He lied to me and God.
哦，不是我们的妈妈。
He came to Sveti Kotar to save us, but failed. My mother died, and probably my sister too. All because of the curse. All because of Yadviga. Help me to end the suffering. Do you know what he meant by Victoria being in the basement? I think you do.
在哪里可以找到这个地下室？
Where can I find this basement? Not a basement, it is underground place. Where do we find it? You must find it, not him. Victoria is in Mountain's womb. Alive is, not dead.
山的子宫里
Nerman is keeping her. Udav Mountain? How do you know she's still alive? My visions. I saw her chained, terrified by demon screams. Nothing else. She is alive where Saborans lived before Kotar and his expedition murdered the tribe.
怎么样才能杀死女巫？
How can I kill the witch? It's an evil spirit, invisible to my eyes. So how can I even find it? The Sekvra book.
找
You
到这
must
本书才
have
能
the
见
book
她
to。see her. I found book with my sister in Merzel's house. Catacomb. Nikolai has the book, but he didn't tell me anything. Except that he mentioned his mother. She always shows to the one holding the book. Sometimes she uses the form of other persons or
Mama.
animals, but she always shows.
哦，
We must hurry.
什么东西？
I stop right if Nikolai comes.
所以尼古拉看到了他妈妈的幻象，就是那个女巫，就是那个女巫骗他的。你怎么知道这些所有事情的？
How do you know all these things? Kasag's prophecy foresees the king of Saborans is coming. That is reason it is happening right now. If Nerman want to become king, he need pray for ritual. He has your sister in only place where ritual must be. Inside the Temple of Truth in Udav.
乌达夫
But
真
how
理
do
寺
you know these things? How can you know? Why did he choose Victoria as his victim? When I was young, Jadwiga would play with my sister body and me. She tortured me with curses from Sekvra. She talked, said much, thinking that I will die anyway. She revealed secrets, and so I know. Yakov wanted to know things, but he was my love. I could not risk to lose him.
玩弄妹妹应该就是附身啦，附身的意思。
It is time now. It is mystery why
内明
Nerman
为什么
chose your
选择
sister.
你的妹妹是个
You
谜
must？ save her and you must end curse. You must save people from King Nerman. You are last hope for Sveti Kotar.
第二集我
your
没有看过
sister,
呢，《新剑战将》
and you.
第二集我完全没有看过。尼古拉已经上过一次山，但在那里只发现了一个矿井。
Nikolai already visited the
王人
mountain,
，Hello，
but
你好
found。nothing but a mine there. No one found Saboran settlement after Kotar. Many tried, but no one found. Many died.
很难
Centuries
看，
old
不要看。
mystery. Even when I had eyes I never saw, never was there. But I know place where you must look. I know because Jadwiga told me. So where is it? I don't know how you enter, don't know what is entrance. But where is that location? You must tell me, now, the location. Find old Inquisition painting of mountain that Ulrich made.
古老宗教裁判所山脉绘图上来了，还不确定，应该还没。机器战警出新游戏，我有看到那个 Steam 的网页，可是出了新游戏机器战警当主角的话，不会很奇怪吗？照理来说，机器战警应该很难被一般的小敌人打死吧？
Ulrich de Inani drew a painting? People say it was him. He was obsessed to find Jadwiga and Sekvra in this valley. He believed but failed to find. He wanted to find Saboran settlement but failed to find, just like Yakov. Lost mind at end because failures and set himself on fire. Poor man. Painting will help to explain where you must go.
必
You
须
must
拿
get
到
it.
它。在哪里可以找到这幅画？
Where do I find the painting? In the Grimalda castle? I've been there already. No, castle is dangerous. Antique store
有复
owner
制画
has replica in store. Ask Elisabetta and say I sent you. She will help. I helped her. Say so.
被打死就很奇怪嘛，对啊，就是如果是打 BOSS 也就算了，但是 假如说遇上一般的歹徒都是拿小枪的话，机器战警应该是打不死的，然后又走得很慢，对啊，那样做成 FPS 不会觉得就是好像很不刺激的感觉。这幅画如何帮我找到那个地方呢？好，我们要去找一幅画，画上可以提示我们那个萨伯伦的居住地。
How will the painting help me to find that place? Come back here and I help. I need painting to show. Remember, after you get in Udav, you must find Jadwiga body and torch it. You must not forget. Find it and destroy. It is there, Jadwiga told me. Only way to destroy Jadwiga evil spirit is to incinerate body. And destroy Sekvra. Sekvra can be destroyed only if falls into dark hole of Ahrizat. The kingdom of Ahrizat? Temple of Truth has endless hole. Hole is passage to Ahrizat.
真理寺
Eternal darkness and torment. You will not save sister, not anyone. If you do not do that, evil will survive if you fail. Do not forget.
Victoria's not here. Did Vera reveal anything?
God, you scared me. How did you get here?
There's a passage that leads outside the basement and surfaces in the woods. You withered old hag! You saw us on the porch and moved Victoria out. Where is she?
She did not. Calm down. I know where Victoria is.
Where?
I'll tell you everything on our way back to town. Let's leave Vera in peace now. She has to rest. Do you need help before we leave, Madame Vera? Are you sure you're all right? All right. See you soon.
啊，尼古拉现在变得很危险呢。
So, after following advice from a shell of a man,
Don't talk about him that way.
You are doing your best to find your sister dead. We just shifted from your father's nonsense to his lover's.
Why have you followed me then? I told you what Vera...
Have you seen her? She's a blind, withered old woman knocking on death's door. But I'm going to listen to her only because it proves, finally, that I've been right from the beginning.
嘿，血兰花好像是第二
Victoria
集。
is in that mountain. I was right. I'm following you. But I won't get rid of the Sekfra before we find my wife.
By keeping that book, you are putting me in great danger as well, and...
You know the reason. Sekfra may be our leverage to get her to safety. I'm not getting rid of it. End of discussion.
There's something strange about him in this book. It's not only about saving my sister.
对这本书的态度有些奇怪。然后我们要去纪念品店找复制画。好了，到这边吧。大蟒蛇、血兰花，我还是去电影院看的。好了，到这边吧。这样多久了？2个小时了。我看一下，我稍微看一下攻略好了。现在大概在哪边了？Control Nikolai Castle， 下次是礼拜五，下次是礼拜五。Part 6。Cave， 好，所以接下来是最后阶段了。飞机上有蛇，飞机上有蛇好像是租 DVD 回来看的，那个时候还可以租到 DVD。只有7个 part， 对，我们应该差不多到最后一个 part 了吧？Marco， 哇，只有这款用的字很多都还挺冷僻的，看英文的攻略还蛮难看懂的。Interact with the boat， 好，这边是离开。好，剩的不多了。好，那就先到这边吧。 哎，小麦田，Hello， 你好。毒蛇下机，这是香港的翻译是不是？巨齿鲨2，巨齿鲨1我还觉得蛮好看的。第1集我还觉得蛮好看的，第2集就虽然觉得第1集好看，但又不想要去电影院看看那样子的片，这样。好啦，我们到这边了。收了，感谢大家，就是这样的心态，对啊。好，拜拜。